Being an adventurer isn't just about exploring places and going to new places, it's about taking yourself to the limits, it's about stretching yourself physically, mentally and emotionally. The Scottish Highlands has everything, immaculate roads for riding bikes on and some of the biggest mountains in the country. And that's what gave me the idea about combining the Three Peaks Challenge in the UK with riding. You can't just do that on any old bike. You know, for me, that is the spirit of adventure, that is the spirit of GS. Fort William is the home of adventure for me. It's where I spent years of my childhood, my stomping ground. You've got everything there from diving in the sea all the way up to the highest mountain in the UK. Today my challenge is to do the Three Peaks race in the UK. That's over 10,000 feet of climbing, 462 miles on the road, on the bike, with a total amount of hiking of 23 miles. And to complete the challenge, time starts now. Most people try and do it within 24 hours, which is what I'm trying to do, but I'm using a bike to ride between the mountains. Most people, when they do it, will be in a minibus and they'll try and get some sleep, food and water on board, but that's not possible when you're doing it on a bike. That's why the GS F850 is the perfect beast for this. It's going to be comfortable for the 460 odd miles that I've got to ride in between the UK's highest mountains. Just coming up to 4 p.m, almost 2 hours I've been going, about 4 miles complete. It's about another mile and a bit until I get to the top. Time is 16:14, so 4:15. Just made the summit of Ben Nevis, 1,345 metres. So that's 2 hours, 15 minutes. Clock is ticking. Got to get back down, get on the bikes, ride down Scafell Pike. The prospect of jumping on the bike and riding for 6 hours after having ran up and down the UK's tallest mountain is pretty daunting. And so I knew that morale would be fairly low by the time I got down to Scafell Pike. It's the middle of the night, it's cold, it's wet, and that's why I got my pal Christian Idden to come down and basically climb with me, because he is an elite athlete. He understands what it's like to be in the pain cave and to dig deep, and that's exactly why I had him along. You know, he was just the morale boost I needed to get up Scafell Pike.
Currently heading up Scafell Pike with Aldo. He's running a fairly good pace for me. 970 something metres I think to the top. Probably glad we're up there. There she is.
There she is.
There's the top.
So 2:45 on the 15th, so 1 hour 30 minutes to get up. Now we're going to bomb it back down to the car park, jump on the bikes and head down to Snowdon. 200 more miles riding and then the last peak in Wales.
3 hours and 5, that's amazing.
My knee is buggered. But we nailed it, didn't we?
We did. Really enjoyed the whole thing, so yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be a mountaineer, but it was good fun.
By the time I've got to Snowdon, I've ridden 462 miles between mountains after climbing, and so morale is going to be rock bottom by the time I got there, so that's why I got Lex on board. Lex has a sense of humour like no one else when the chips are down, and to have him accompany me up the hill was pretty much bang on.
We're up in the clouds, as you can see, so from this point you can enjoy the rest of it from a drone. See you in a bit.
on the summit of Snowdon. It's 12:07 on the 15th. I need to get back down to the bottom before 24 hours, so I've got an hour and 50 minutes roughly to get down there. I'm done in.
When you take that idea and you turn that into reality, like this challenge, there's just no better feeling when you've set something up, you've accomplished it, and you've just achieved the unachievable. And to be able to have a machine like the GS helping me do that, I mean, that's taken two of my passions, big passions, and put them together like no other. I mean, mountain climbing and motorbiking, it doesn't get any better than that. And to be able to do all of that together, that is the spirit of adventure.